We're inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, home of the Chiefs. Welcome to the booth, everyone. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson, all set for a good one here. Greg, this is one of those interesting things because you talk to both coaches. They've schemed, plotted all week, and the question becomes, who's got the plan that's going to fit against this other team?
Well, that's always the question, and I think if we really got honest responses from some of these play callers in pregame, I think they're not even quite sure. Everyone goes in feeling really good about the week work. They feel really good about where they are from a game plan perspective. But now, can you adjust? Can you find the elements of that game plan that are best suited for having success in this given game? That's the key.
And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Chiefs.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From out of the gun, here's May. That's complete to the tight end, Theo Johnson.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end.
And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 6. And the first down, Chiefs.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. Taking on defenders, plowing forward. A pickup of 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. Working out of the gun, it's May. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Here's a handoff to Pacheco, running left. Play 8 of the opening drive coming up. And now they face 3rd down. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And on that 3rd down, they thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and now brings up 4th down.
And that one just short of the crossbar. Couldn't quite get there. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless ball game. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Yellow. Come back. Girls, 15. Yellow.
Throwing to get things started is Mahomes. The throw on the run is complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. The pass rush gets home and he goes down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds. This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. They'll wind up giving the ball over on downs. On 1st and 10, here's May. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. May now on 1st and 10. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down. To throw is May. Throw left side, that's Johnson. And he's going to be taken down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They'll put a receiver in motion right. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And this one's blown up. It's back at the 5-yard line now. 3rd and goal. May gonna look to throw. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down after failing on 3rd.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Mahomes now back near his own goal line. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. How about this? And he will dive into the end zone. 97 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. Jake Elliott now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing now is May. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. To throw on 1st down is May. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. 2nd down and 3. Throwing is May. He lets this one go. Looking for Scott. That is caught. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line.
you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. May to throw again. This one is pulled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes. The teamwork was just ideal there. Greg, we don't see practice all week, but we see it pay off in the game.
And when you have a wide receiver, Mike, that can operate near the sideline, it just increases the amount of space that quarterback has to work with. He knows that he can put that ball maybe a little bit further away from the defender, knowing he's got the guy on the other end to not only secure the catch, but to keep his feet in bounds for a touchdown.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. First down throw, Mahomes. He'll go underneath here, the running back out of the backfield. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until...
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
On first down, it's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go deep. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. First and 10. Here's May. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Throwing on second down, May. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. Throwing on third down is May. He's going to try it here again. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. And he'll take this up past the 40, pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That is intercepted. That's the safety, Greg dealt it. And his guys are going to be set up with a short field as they look to draw closer and perhaps draw even in this one.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now, May. A throw on the move is caught.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
So, not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Now a handoff running right. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's May. He'll try to run for it.
The defenders knew a pass was coming. They had their ears pinned back here on 3rd down, but they initially allowed him to escape the pocket and make a break for it, but give him credit. They recognized the scramble quickly, rallied to the ball, stopped him short of the 1st down.
They can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They're going. It's May. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they will turn it over on downs.
These are the opportunities when they present themselves, you have to capitalize. And in this case, it was the defense that forced the turnover on downs and kept them out of the end zone.
They'll begin here on the ground. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's Mahomes. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
When he continues to play at this level, Mike, it just makes this team so hard to beat. It's the combination of leading both long, sustained drives and being able to strike in bunches. It puts so much pressure on these defenses, and with the way today's game has gone, doesn't look like he has any plans on slowing down.
To the ground, a first down run. And it'll be brought down as... Here's 2nd and 3 to go. To throw is Mahomes. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. 2nd and 7. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive. And what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here's Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's 1st and 10. To throw now, May. We're trying to set up the screen here with Pacheco. And out of bounds he goes, just shy of midfield. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. He'll wind up getting enough to pick up the 1st down. They'll drop to throw. The throw on the run is complete. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Here's 1st down. Working out of the gun, it's May. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Throw across his body is complete.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And the Chiefs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal now. Tackle made at the 9. To throw again is May. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And that's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started. This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
This crowd doing everything they can before 3rd and goal. on 3rd and 2. It's May. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. This becomes a big spot here for the Chiefs. They will indeed go for 2.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
That's out quickly and complete. And he will score. So the risk pays off. That new math looks good when it works. The 2-pointer cuts the lead to 7. A 1-score game late, and you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens, but we can see here an onside kick, not much of a chance.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. Off he goes. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. They'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. A handoff as they try to run it here. Whoa! Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Now, Mahomes. Oh, and a crusher there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
And this is going to be a touchdown.